Good morning, folks. What we have here is what we run into a lot is a man wants to clear his land, wants to make it look nice, and he has us come in and take all the scraggly looking trees out and clear it. And we wind up pushing all these trees through all these trees to the big pile you see in the back. Well, now him and his wife have decided, and we run into this all the time, him and his wife have decided, why don't we just go ahead and let's clear all of it because it looks so nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all these trees down, but a couple all across the property over there on the other side of the Dozer too. Then we're going to come in here with a roam plow. We're going to plow it, make it all nice and smooth so he can put some grass on it, put a couple cows back here, and grow some steaks for his family. Anyway, this is what it looks like when we get started. We've been in here and root raked it and took probably 70 trees out. And now we're going to take the rest of these out and then we'll show you as we go along. Okay, folks, here we go. Trees are down and on the ground. We've been digging them out with the Dozer, with our excavator. My wife is in the process of pushing with the Dozer down to the burn pile. She likes to run the excavator, but she really likes to run the Dozer. She claims it makes her bra size 2 sizes bigger. I don't know. Something the girls would have to talk about. But this is what it looks like with all the trees down. We'll get it all cleaned up, get all the trees pushed up into the burn pile. Where we can burn them. Then we're going to come in here and root rake it with that Dozer. We get through root raking it. We're going to hit it with that big round disc and you'll see what it looks like. Everybody really likes the way it looks after that. It chops all the roots up. We're leaving a few trees here that the folks wanted to keep. Selective land clearing, we do it all the time. Some folks want all the pines, some folks want all the oaks. You know, it's whatever the people want, what we try to give them. It's a lot better than mulching. When you come and you mulch a tree, you don't get all those roots. 6 months after you mulch and a few rains, well, here come all the trees and they come back with a vengeance. When you root rake it like this, you get all the roots out. You can see every tree's got its root ball on it. Like I say, we'll push that into the burn pile. We get her kind of slicked up here a little bit. Yeah, good morning, folks. This is the final day. Just got through, that's the burn pile way down there where all the trees were here. We've got her all piled up down there. It's not leveled out yet. We just got through raking it with the Dozer. And there's the excavator and the Dozer. Now we're going to do what we call the magic. That's hit it with that big roam plow. make it pretty for the man. I think we're going to wind up doing 2 passes on this, but this gives you an idea of what it looks like after we dig it all out, and then we rake it. We rake it 2 directions, get all the roots out, and the roots are the trick to it. You know, like I say, if you mulch, you leave all the roots, and it looks really good for a while, but after 2 or 3 rains, 6 months, everything kind of comes back like it's mad or something. You know, when you cut an oak tree down, if you cut it ground level and don't grind the stump out and everything, you come back in 6 months, you got 100 little oaks growing. There's some pretty good sized oaks here, some 25 and 30 inch stuff. Anyway, you can see what it's going to look like if you want your land to look smooth and everything. We'll shoot it here in about an hour or 2. We'll finish up and show you folks what it looks like. Thank you now. Okay folks, here we are. This is the final shoot on this location here. That's a shot of our dozer and the excavator we used to dig the trees out here. Man's just got through plowing it for him. Hit it with that big harrow. That old Rome does a really good job. It's big, it's heavy, cuts deep, it chops some roots up. Anything about 2 inches and smaller, it'll cut them in 2. You know, and it's like I tell folks, you know, how many, you take a tree and look at how tall it is, it's got just about that many roots under the ground, but it chops it up so that it can decompose and go back and make grass for your cows or whatever you want there. But that's the finished product, other than running a drag over it. If you want to run a drag over it, make it nice and smooth. This man here is going to plant some grass in it. He's got his own farm equipment. He's going to take care of that part of it. We just got the trees out of the way. He's happy, and we're done. And he got a bunch of storm damage, a lot of trees blowed over, and it's a big wadded up mess and everything. You know, from a hurricane or any kind of a blowdown. We've done a bunch of that. Louisiana and here in Florida also. But if you have a nice piece of land and you want it cleared out and everything from a storm, we pile it up, stack it up, and burn it. Run that big harrow through it, that Rome plow, and make you a nice piece of land. If you need some help, give us a call. We thank you.